Good evening, my esteemed viewers. As promised, this week I've come to drop a new video that will be taking you through the easy steps of using the reference feature list of tables. It will be taking you through also additionally comments in Word document and a little bit of tables and their functions. So without further ado, let's go ahead to list of figures. So list of figures, what a list of figures is, it is a reference just like we saw in the table of contents. It's a reference feature that enables you to identify the different images within your document and put an index for them. For example, I'll put these three images within a Word document. I didn't get enough time to generate a Word document as it has appear, but let me just put it as images. So these images, first of all, you are going to right click on the image such that this menu comes and you click insert caption. So figure 1, the window comes having caption, labels, new labels, position. You can edit a lot of things, numbering around, but so basically for me I'm going to put, let me say, another as my caption. Yes, so you see that now your image is labeled. Yes, so you go ahead and do that for the rest of the videos. Sorry, for the rest of all images in the Word document. So without further ado, I've completely finished labeling all my images in the Word document. So what I'll do next is go to references, this tab here, references, where my cursor is, and go look for what they call insert list of figures. Yes, that is what you need. So yeah, you just put your cursor there and then insert list of figures. A menu will come having that. A menu will come having this. It will give you figure 1, the text, the model of how it will be looking on the page. It will appear. It will also have hyperlinks. For those who don't know hyperlinks is like a given section of text that when you click on, it takes you direct to a given it takes you directly to a given area or a page in the same document. So, or it can actually take you to a website. Yeah, so it depends on the setting. But for us, this hyperlink will take us to the image itself. So go ahead and say okay. Yes, so you have your list of figures there. To first give you figure 1 its name, the page its own. Yes, just like the table of contents, but only that it is for figures. Yes, so moving on, we shall go and talk about comments. So comments, let me try and type something. Let me try and type something. So I've managed to type that. I'll go ahead and show you how I put a comment on that. So what you do, just highlight that area of the text you want to comment, then you right click and the new menu comes having this. So you have that section where it is talking about new comment. So you just click on that and it takes you to a side section here where you can now comment. You can write anything, change line. I'm assuming this is a novel. Change line to better English. So So in case someone else can edit also the document and reply or resolve, or yeah, it's like what editors usually use to correct documents. See in writers novels probably. Yeah. So moving on, let's go right ahead to tables. So tables, I'm just going to take you through just simply creating a table in a Word document, easy way of editing and simple functions within tables. Let me try here to create a new table, and go to insert and click on the drop down button. You go to your insert tab and you look for where the word table is. You click on the drop down button, where you can just bring your arrows depending on your cursor to edit the kind of table you want here, or if it is so hard, just you can come to table and use a cursor and drag and extend to get a table, or you can just insert table by writing the number of rows and columns you want. Yes, so simply the number of columns there and the number of the rows there. So you simply click OK, and the table comes. Yes, as simple as that. So functions in tables, there are easy functions, numerical functions like addition, like subtraction, like average, like the functions in Excel. But let me try and get some data. Let me try and get some data here. As I told you before, here is my table, so I'm going to show you. I was just simply typing the figures. This is a sample table. In the actually, these functions come when you are working with the table. So you come when you come to this. It depends always on the number, okay, on the direction of the figures you want to add up. For example, if they are in rows, you'll have to make sure your cell is this cell. Is this cell where you put your cursor, such that for you to put the function, the answer comes to where the end of. In other words, in simple terms, you put your cursor where you want the answer to come. So in my case, it is below under the values. So I put my cursor there, and I go to table layout. Then you go to a function tab. Then you type in this type in this equals sum. This formula is type in equals sum above. So sum above is like sum is the function, then above is the direction, or the sample space you're giving your formula to work on. So since my function is sum, and I want to add all the values above it, above the cell where I put the cursor, that is how the function works. That's why I told you that in case your values are put in rows, you have to make sure. Now we talk about sum is equal to sum bracket left, because your values will be on the left of the cell where you want your answer to go exactly. So when you click OK, it will come there. As simple as that. Thank you for being very patient viewers, for sticking to me. and my program up to this far. For those who are new here and you're interested in this program, please already subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified of all the new content on my channel. Thank you. God bless you.